I don't know why you make me shine like a star in the sky. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me. Only you can save me. Give me ooh, give me ooh, yeah. Give me ooh, give me ooh, save. Give me ooh, give me ooh, yeah. I how to touch of love my mind like a bottle of wine. I'm insane. I come alive, you drive me wild when I kiss you at night. I'm okay. I wanna take a breath. I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. Falling in love. I wanna hold your hand. Don't leave me alone. Don't leave me alone. You make me high. Oh yeah. Be by my side. Baby, yeah. Only you can save me. Only you can save me. Give me ooh, give me ooh, yeah. Give me ooh, give me ooh, save. Give me ooh, give me
Hello Aquarius, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of April 2017, focusing on your career and work life. So we already pre-shuffle the card for you as usual, so that you get the message directly. So I hope that you have a good month so far. So without further ado, let's start the reading. So the first card for you, representing the present positions of your career and your finances. Your card is the Ten of Diamonds. So for the month of April 2017, it does look like that your financial conditions, especially at the beginning of the month, you might get kind of stability in your finances or your career. If you have been starting a new job recently in the past, so you might finally stabilize your positions or your, let's say, your job descriptions or the way you conduct the business, for instance, if you own your own business. And this card also could indicate that you might finally get like if you have been thinking to buy a property or house, so by the beginning of the month of April, for some of you may ended up to buy a new set of property or new kind of house, for instance, that give you financial or money stability in your financial conditions. So that's the beginning of the month. So let's see what is the next card for you, that representing the bridge card or towards the middle of the month. Your card is the Queen of Spades. So in the middle of the month, towards the middle of the month, this card could also indicate you as an air sign. Other than that, this could also indicate like a very significant female from the air sign. Could be yourself, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising sign. So this queen can be your HR manager or your manager, for instance. That could also be the case. So in the beginning, towards the middle of the month, so this queen might be playing a significant role towards your career. So she might give you a lot of assignments or a lot of different cases that you may have to deal with and that require like logic or analytic skills that you may have, you know. And this queen could be somebody that may not be like as polite as you may think possibly, but she's very good at solving the problems in the sense of like dealing with the complicated stuff in some way. So that's somebody that you may have to deal with in the middle of the month. So let's see what is the next card for you, representing the past positions of your career. You have the 8 of Diamonds. So this 8 of Diamonds in this traditional tarot deck will indicate the 8 of Pentacles. So in the past you may hone your skill, like you try so hard to master what you have learned in the past. Possibly that's what I said towards the beginning of the month, you stabilize your new role. So if you have been hired recently in the past, let's say towards the middle of or the end of the month of March, you may have like an on-the-job training kind of way in the past, and that require you to like apprentice kind of way as well. That could also be the case, and that requires you to learn a lot of different skill sets that you may require to conduct the job that you have, like, or the position that you may encounter or you have in the month of April. So this card could also be like, if you own your own business, then you may like upgraded your like your teams or your skill set, or you may also ended up hiring many more people in your company. That could also be the case here with this card. So let's see the next card for you, representing the things that you learned from the past. You have the Ace of Diamonds. So it does look like that in the past you learned that you may have new possible business ideas, for instance, or how to make more money with less effort, for instance. Other than that, this could also be the case like for some of you who are been looking for a new job, then in the past you have found or you get hired in the past, you found the job that you love and something that you really want to do for the next few years, for instance. So this card could also be indicating that if you have been thinking for purchasing a new house, exactly like what I said before, this card indicates that you have sufficient amount of money or finances to pay those things, to pay the house that you need. That's something that you may have to consider as well. It's a good time to buy, by the way. But yeah, maybe wait until the middle of the month, until the Venus goes direct as well. So the next card for you, representing the things that you need to let go from the past, you have the Three of Hearts. So this card indicates that there are some of your friends that may not be longer with you in the month of April, but in the past they may have left you behind, possibly with this card, and that's why you may have like farewell party or some kind of that, or you may be the one who leaving as well. So possibly because of you get a new job and you may have to relocate or change the location, for instance, and you may not have the time to hang out with your friend anymore. So that's something that you may have thinking to let go all of those like very nice memories as well. So this card also indicates that you may have a lot of party as well that you may have to let go as well in the month of April. You may have not have the time to do those things anymore, but in the past you may ended up having a lot of different gathering or party in some way, especially during the month of March as well. So the next card for you representing the things that that may happen in the future or toward the middle, towards the end of the month of April, you have the Three of Clubs. So this Three of Clubs in the traditional tarot deck will be the Three of Wands. So there are movement, or there are towards the end of the month, something that you may have been stuck in the past. There will be no longer stuck for you, but this card indicates that there is some help coming up for you towards the end of the month, that your career may go into the right direction. So if there are some doubt in your mind that you maybe do you want to still pursue in the same career path or not, so that will be something that is obvious in the end of the month, that you may realize that you are in the right path, and you will have to you go forward with your career choice as well in the month of April. So there will be no more doubt or no more confusions in the month of April. So the last card for you, representing the clarifying card at the bottom of the deck, you have a lovely card here. You have an Eight of Clubs. So this card indicates that there is a fast moving forwards towards from the middle towards the end of the month, because of this Queen that can speed it up as well. It might be a little bit challenging though, but yeah, this Queen can be somehow like a bottleneck or something that may try to challenge you, but you are able to move forward anyway, and you can you can win the challenge from this Queen of Spades. Or maybe you are challenging others if this is you as well. So, but other than that, there is a fast movement and good collaborations in your teams, in your career life, because of this card indicating clearly that the Eight of Clubs somehow supporting you towards the your goal of your career towards the end of the month. So to summarize the whole thing, it looks like in the past you may have some kind of job on the job training, and you get the job that you want, and somehow you build your new stability, like your new home, your new financial stabilities in your career as well. You love what you are doing as well, and you may have some kind of farewell party in the past, that you may have to let go some of your friends that may no longer with you anymore. And towards the end of the month, you are moving forward towards your career and your goal, your inspirations, and you are moving forward with the help of others. You are moving fast, and some of your project may finally finish, and you may get a lot of praise or congratulations of your hard work. So I think that's overall reading for you for the month of April 2017. I hope that this reading is helpful, and if you like the reading, just click like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.